Welcome back to IPR Uncovered. IP as shown in Shark Tank India. This is the show where we get to the core of the business behind the pitches. We analyze the bold asks, the heated debates, and the crucial role of intellectual property. Today, we are talking about a brand that aimed to solve one of India's biggest problems, potholes. We are talking about Grid Mats by Pothole Raja. The pitch, paving the way for change. The founders of Pothole Raja stepped into the tank with a pitch that promised to revolutionize road construction. Their product, Grid Mats, was a unique solution to a persistent problem. It's a series of interlocking grid mats made from 100% recycled plastic waste, featuring a distinctive honeycomb design. They were not just selling a product, they were selling a vision of sustainable, durable, and cost-effective road infrastructure. The pitch highlighted the numerous benefits of their product. It's 20 to 25% cheaper than conventional methods, requires less concrete, and drastically reduces the need for maintenance. They were selling a solution that was good for the economy and the environment, a perfect combination for a modern-day startup. The ask? A confident 5 crores rupees for 2% equity, valuing the company at a staggering 250 crores rupees. This valuation was a testament to their belief in the product's immense market potential and its ability to disrupt the traditional industry. IPR uncovered the strength of the structure. Now, let's get to the most crucial part of this analysis, their intellectual property. For a hardware startup like Grid Mats, IP is their most valuable asset. The founders were very clear that they had a patent granted in India for their innovative product. This is not just a claim, it's a legal reality that gives them a significant competitive advantage. The core of their IP lies in their unique honeycomb design and the specific interlocking joints of the mats. A patent on this technology gives Pothole Raja a legal monopoly on their invention for a set period. This prevents competitors from easily replicating their product and selling a similar device. This is a crucial defensible moat that justifies their valuation and gives the sharks confidence that they're investing in a unique, protected technology, not just a product that could be easily copied. Additionally, their brand name, Pothole Raja, and their logo are protected by trademarks, which prevent brand confusion in the market. The combination of strong patents and trademarks shows that the founders are not just building a product, but a valuable, defensible brand. The outcome, a bumpy ride. Despite the innovative concept and granted patents, the pitch for Grid Mats ultimately didn't result in a deal. None of the sharks took a chance on them. The no-deal outcome was likely due to a few key reasons. First, the valuation was too high. Aman Gupta and Namita Thapar both expressed concerns that the 250 crore rupees valuation was not justified by the company's current stage and revenue. Second, the sharks may have felt that while the product was unique, the business model and market penetration were not strong enough to overcome the massive challenges of the infrastructure industry, which is known for its bureaucracy and red tape. The founders were unable to convince the sharks that they had a clear path to scale their operations and secure large government contracts. Closing note. The story of Pothole Raja is a powerful reminder that while an innovative, patented product is a great starting point, a startup must also have a clear, scalable business model, a strong IP strategy, and a realistic valuation to succeed in the tank. What did you think of the Grid Mats pitch? Do you think the sharks missed out on a golden opportunity, or was their assessment of the business on point? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who might be interested in the future of IPR. Because in a world full of ideas, the real game is in owning and protecting them. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay smart, and see you in the next video.